Hello lovelies, Lolochic here, and today I wanted to just have an honest and raw talk about positivity and kind of mindset throughout hard times. I started this channel to promote positivity and love, and even though I started this when I was a little insecure 13-year-old, from the start I wanted to spread love and a positive mindset, and I feel like I haven't really been doing that for myself the past few months. I've been stuck in a negative mindset, only focusing on the things I'm worried about, the things I'm upset about, the things about myself that I don't like. I've really seen it affect me too. I've seen it affect my sleep, I've seen it affect my schoolwork, I've seen it affect my relationships, and just my health in general, and that is not me. That's not who I want to be, nor is that who I want to become. Kind of what inspired me to make this video is I remembered something really important that someone very important in my life told me. When I was in treatment, I went to treatment for an eating disorder, for those of you who don't know, and that was a very, very, very hard thing for me to do. It was not easy. Definitely one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. That was something that really, really, really taught me to love myself, to have a positive outlook on life, and just to be healthier in general. But of course, I'm human, and even throughout that time, I had days where and even weeks, where I was just stuck. And I just would, it wasn't, almost self-pity. My therapist, one of my favorite people in the entire world, I miss her so much. My therapist said, "Lauren, stop sitting in your own shit." You know, I usually don't like cussing on my channel, but I feel like it is necessary because that has stuck with me. I don't want to sit in my own shit. I don't think anyone does. And you have the choice to get up, to move, and the shit's still gonna be there. Like, that's just inevitable. There's always going to be hard things in our life, but we don't have to sit in it. We have the choice to get up, to live in a positive mindset, and that doesn't mean that you can just brush everything off and say, like, you know, I'm gonna try living positively, like, I'm not gonna think about all the things that are wrong and not gonna deal with anything and like repress everything, because that's not healthy either. You need to find a balance. So I'm really trying right now to find a balance between working through things instead of repressing them and overworking things. That's something that I encourage you to work on too, because I think that's really important, and it's just a really healthy thing to do, because I don't think we acknowledge enough how much our mental health and our mindset really affect our lives. So in March, I felt amazing. I celebrated my 2-year anniversary of going to treatment, and I ran a half marathon, which is something I never thought that I would ever do. I ran it with World Vision to raise money for kids in the Congo to have clean water. And so that gave me such a sense of purpose. It gave me something to train for. It gave me something to look forward to fundraise for. Once I was over, I stopped running. I didn't really have anything to look forward to. I didn't really have anything else super exciting going on, and so I kind of just fell. My mindset was completely different. Even though in March things were still hard, I had that to look forward to. I had that to strive for, to train for, and you know, recently it's kind of just been like, well, I have summer to look forward to where I'll just do nothing. So a couple weeks ago, I did a 6K again with World Vision, and honestly, I was not very excited. I woke up that morning sick. I had awful cramps. It was raining, and I just had a bad attitude. I did not want to be there. I did not want to run. I did not want to be awake. So I ended up pretty much walking because I didn't feel well, and I kind of thought, like, oh my gosh, I just want to be in bed at home, and I don't want to be walking even. And then I just thought, like, oh my gosh, Lauren, what the heck are you thinking? You are walking this for children who literally walk this long numerous times a day to get dirty water that kills them. And I just felt so convicted, like, oh my gosh, this is so Like, I felt so ignorant almost. I felt so like, I don't know, it was just like, Lauren, this is not you. This is not you to just complain and just completely make every little thing like about myself. Like, that 6K was not about me at all, and I totally made it about me, and that is not who I am or who I want to be at all. And so that kind of is what sparked this, like, okay, this is where I draw the line. This is where this is not the road that I want to take. Kind of what I'm learning right now is that I can make excuses all day. I could justify my mindset by saying it's just how I am because of the depression I deal with, or I just overthink everything because of who I am. But it doesn't have to be that way. I have the power to get up. I have the power to not sit in my own shit all day, every day. I have the power and I have the choice to move past that. That doesn't mean that the shit is not going to still be there, because, my friends, that is life. And that is just how it's always going to be. But you have the power, you have the choice to stay positive and remain hopeful in the midst of it. I think that self-love is a huge part of mindset. It's really hard to stay positive when you are at war with yourself, when you're hating on yourself. If you're telling yourself negative things about yourself, then how can you have a positive mindset? And so it's not that, I'm not saying like, you know what, you guys, just stop telling yourself those things, because, my friends, once again, not that easy. Trust me, I've been there, I'm still there. I still every day think these negative thoughts about myself, but it's kind of saying, no, I know these truths about myself. I know that I'm loved. I know that I have value. I know these specific things about myself, and those do not change if those voices are telling me those negative things about myself. Back in November, a good family friend had a baby named Graham, and he's the love of my life. When he was born, I was still in a bad place in my life. It was getting better, but I needed that extra push, and I promised myself from there on out that I would live as an example for Graham and what I would want him to be like and how I would want him to live. I love him so much. Since having this bit of mindset change, I am going to school more. I'm getting caught up in my classes. I am trying my best to work hard. I'm working really, really hard. Like, working really hard to finish school. I'm working really hard to change my attitude, my mindset. I'm just working really hard in general, and it's hard. Don't get me wrong, you guys. It's really hard and it's frustrating, but it's worth it, and I just feel lighter and I feel like much better, you guys. In the spirit of positivity, you guys should comment 3 things that make you happy and bring you joy and help you to remain positive. So I encourage you guys to think about this video. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I love you guys. I hope that you guys feel loved, and I hope that this somehow impacted you. And I just want to encourage you guys to talk to people around you about this and to encourage them in their positivity and just their journey with life, you know? Oh, I'm doing another self-love video, and I'm asking you guys to submit videos for it. So, read the description box. I'll put more information in the description box, but if you guys want to submit a video to be featured on my channel, I would love that. Okay, I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! What if we run away? What if we left today?